All right, we're here with Hop Out and Tone.
Rosecrans Hop.
Rosecrans Tone.
Tell us a little bit about yourselves. What do you guys do?
Shit.
Man,
I'm Rosecrans Hop Out. Rosecrans. Street nigga. Shit. I'm through the streets, man. Shit. Get it the way it come.
I'm Rosecrans Tone. Pretty much do the same thing, man. We basically in the field, man, but we just try to come up with a subject to, you feel me, to probably, defeat the streets. We try to beat the streets, you feel me?
Oh, God.
At the end of the day, you feel me? So I feel like we got involved with this rap shit to try to do that. You feel me? Try to connect with people into a way where they know where we really coming from. You feel me? Because this shit just not rap. You feel me?
Yeah.
This shit really is like real life.
Rosecrans is really like our community. It's a street that we really like from. You know what I mean? So
how could you explain the importance of what Rosecrans is to each of you, to somebody who's never been here, who's never lived somewhere like this? How could you explain what it is to you?
shit. Rosecrans is an everyday lifestyle for us. Before this rap shit, before a nigga was ever recording a song or anything, we been thugging on Rosecrans.
Like bottom line, like Rosecrans is to not be explained. It's basically actions. It's what we do, it's what we live. You feel me? We can't explain this because it's deeper than that. It's deeper than just Rosecrans, you feel me? It's like one bloodline, you feel me? We all the same. Like and it's like we strive to be something that people think we are, but we not. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like Rosecrans is to not be explained. This our movement. This something that we do. This something that we
childhood.
love.
This shit.
You feel me?
This shit.
So we can't really explain this. Like it's in our veins. You feel me? It's to be done.
Part of you.
Yeah, it's to be done. You
We've
feel
been
me?
on Rosecrans since kids, running up and down Rosecrans
Man,
and shit like that.
off the porch on Rosecrans, man. So Rosecrans is really something like that we appreciate. Zoe, you feel me, and different people that run this name up. You feel me? Because it's like these are the people that really been on Rosecrans. You feel me? So that's all. It's really something that it's really like a love. It's love, bro. Rosecrans is love. It's a brother love, you know. And it's that's pretty much it. Like with Rosecrans, like we're a family.
Brotherhood.
This shit deeper than rap for sure.
For sure.
All the way.
Now that we've got that clear, I want to get into each of you guys individually about your music. We'll start with Hop. Hop, when did you start making music?
Man, I started making music like back in 05, 06 on Palmerlee at the homie Big Nomo house. Rest in peace, W.I.P. Nomo. As a kid, I started doing music at Nomo house back on Palmerlee as a kid, running away from home, just thugging, help taking care of blood because he was in a wheelchair, crippled. Me and a bunch of other young homies in the hood, you feel me? He was rapping, shit like that. Nigga just got up in there one day and just said some shit he know. You know what I mean? And it basically just took off from there. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Do you think that moment shaped who you are today?
Almost definitely, you know what I mean? Because after that, a nigga always been like back and forth youth authorities and juvenile hall and shit like that. So it always was like a pause in that shit. You know what I mean? It wasn't really like something that a nigga did every day or really took serious. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
We was hanging out, we was thugging. That shit just came within a day. Like,
how do you think? I don't think that a lot of people know. I know that you've had an insane upbringing. You've had a lot to go through. Do you think that takes shape within your music as well, or do you try to avoid things like that?
No, my music all the way about my upbringing and everything I've been through. I'm a fact rapper. I don't talk about nothing but the shit that I've been through, and I write my life down, basically. You know what I mean? So all my shit is exactly what it sound like, exactly what it is. It's like no in between that shit. That shit real.
I think a good example of that is your verse on the song "Straight to the Money." You know, Ish and
Yeah. Oh, getting to the money.
Getting
God.
to the Money.
Yeah.
Your verse on that song is one of my favorite verses in hip hop.
Oh God, yeah. We
like
actually did that song in Alaska.
In Alaska?
Oh God, we did that shit in Alaska.
How does that happen?
Man, shit. You know.
You talking about and you shot that video with the old boy?
Yeah.
Yeah, on 8. Oh, about that.
We did that. We did the song in Alaska and shit with Tool and all that. It's out there just, getting it the way we know how.
You talk about a lot of things in that song, from different places you lived in your childhood to, people like S. Braze.
Yeah.
People who don't know it might skip over that part of the song, but people who do know S. Braze or know about him, that's a very powerful song. What you're saying.
That shit real. Yeah, S. Braze thug every day. That was my boy. You know what I mean?
You can see how without his brain. Oh, funny dressing ass nigga. S. Braze is one of the braziest shit ever.
And speaking of S. Braze, that's a good example. You feel me?
My dog.
The way everything went down with S. Braze, me and S. Braze, in our situation when we lost S. Braze to the streets and all that. Like, that shit real. You know what I mean? Ain't no gimmick, no games, no. It's no bullshit. That shit really went down the way it went down. You know what I mean? Man, S. Braze really ran these streets, like, for real. Back and forth from the 9 to the 8. You know what I mean? We from two different sides of the hood, but we all one. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Oh God. So as Braze left these gates every day, he came and hung with me on the 8. You know what I mean? And that was my thugging partner.
Do you think that sort of unity within this section of Compton, in this neighborhood specifically, helps keep Rosecrans successful? The fact that you guys all have a camaraderie and a sense of trying to help each other, and instead of being divided,
Yeah, a lot of the shit that we go through, we all go through it together. Like, I didn't just lose S. Braze, we all lost S. Braze. You know what I mean? So we been a community, so we childhood friends. Like, we ain't no niggas that just popped up and said, oh yeah, this Rosecrans Music Group and this Rosecrans ENT, and we just, picking up rappers off the streets or off by that. Like, we all know each other from, like, the childhood. Like, we started this shit from wearing a Rosecrans shirt when we seen them niggas come with the Crenshaw shirt. You know what I mean? And going up to Sunshine and telling her, make us a Rosecrans shirt. You feel me? Like, that shit deeper than what people think. Like, you feel me? This ain't no made up shit. These ain't no made up niggas.
Right.
Like, you feel me? These ain't no made up streets. This shit real.
Does it frustrate you when people kind of gloss over the small details and don't realize the actual meaning behind things like Rosecrans or names like S. Braze or Money Nut? Does it frustrate you that they don't get it?
No, that's our responsibility. You know what I mean? To show them, to help them understand. Like, they don't come from where we come from. They wasn't out here with Nut and Braze, Chad, Blackie. You know what I mean? They don't know that. So that's our responsibility to show them that. You know what I mean? And show them the people we lost, the people we have, like, our unity, what we stand for. Like, I don't give a fuck if don't nobody understand it. You know what I mean? So just keep listening, shit. You gonna get it one day. You come around these parts, you gonna see it. God, we everyday thugging right here. This shit real. This ain't no motherfucking playground. Niggas lose their life around this motherfucker. This Bonton. This the west side of Bonton. Notorious west side. So,
what would you say your message is? What do you want people to know about Hop?
Just the struggle a nigga come from. You know what I mean? From sitting in them halls and mama not coming to visit, and you know what I mean? Losing my childhood from running around here, robberies, and all these other things a nigga done did, you know what I mean? Sitting in Alaska, Fed cases, just the struggle shit. If you listen to any one of my songs, you gonna hear it.
Yeah,
For sure.
I think it's fair to say that most people would hear your life story and think of it as a movie.
Oh, most definitely.
Repairing as fixing in a whole, like with our community, ourselves. That's being done as we speak. You feel me? That's what Rosecrans is about. You feel me? Fixing and repairing and trying better than what we were. You feel me? Trying to be better than what we were. You know, so repairing is this. Repairing is having you here right now. You feel me? So at the end of the day, like, this is repairing. You seeing it. You feel me? Like, with all of us trying to rap, all of us trying to do this, all of us trying to do better, accept and lose the shit we used to do. You feel me? To do something that probably could be forever. You know?
Yeah.
So that's repairing right there. You feel me? Leaving old habits alone. You know?
Nigga really just, you know, want to take our brothers up out this shit, man. You know?
And we tell each other every day it only takes one. We don't say who the best. We don't care who the best. We don't do none of that. Anybody's song can make it. If my song make it, he made it. His song make it, I made it. Any one of these Ruger, anybody we got in this Rosecrans shit, we all won. So if Ruger got a hit, I got a hit. If I got a hit, I got a hit. If I got a hit, he got a hit. You feel me? That's repairing. When we all start putting everything in the same basket. You feel me? So I feel like we repairing right now. That's what it is. You know, it just takes time. If we speaking on progress, maybe I'll hit you with it. If we speaking on progress, I'm a man of progress. You feel me? I started rapping literally seriously about 9 months ago. You feel me? Literally, like 9 months ago. You feel me? I built a studio in my own house.
Serious.
You feel me? I built a studio in my own house, paid for it myself with help of Zoe. You feel me? Zoe, my boy, that's my right hand. That's my, you feel me? He got everything I don't got. I got everything he don't got. You feel me? I put a studio in my house. When I put a studio in my house, I got serious with this rap shit. That's progress number one. You know, I start working. I start trying to put words together. I start trying to really be in the studio. And it kept me out the street. So it's progress in different languages. You know, it's keeping me away from the bullshit and it's putting me towards something that's positive. So that's progress on that. You feel me? Progress is just like something that I work on, like something that you work on. Like, you know, so speaking on progress, I feel like I put a whole lot of progress in. You know, especially to have songs that I did 9 months ago, wouldn't get a play around here. Now I got songs right now that I could walk up down and the homies listening to it. You know, so it's like, that's progress. You feel me? So at the end of the day, I feel like, you know, just long as you stay chasing something, moving forward, it'll happen for you. You feel me? Because anybody can do what anybody want to do. You know? Simple as that.
Do you see things like walking up and hearing the homies listening to your music? Do you see that as more motivation? Is that how it works for you?
It's a part of motivation. I feel like motivation starts with yourself. If you motivated by someone else, it's only gonna take you so far. You have to motivate yourself and you have to be for yourself. Like, just because this guy fucking with you or this woman fucking with you or something like that, you gotta fuck with yourself. So at the end of the day, it is motivation, but my motivation is self-motivation.
Yeah.
Like, I wanna be better every day for myself. Not better than Hop, not better than him, not better than them. I just feel like I motivate myself to keep going, keep striving, and keep being strong as a man, you know? So I appreciate the homies that fuck with my music. I appreciate who fuck with my music, but I do it because I want to do it. And all my music sound good to me, you know? So that's all that matters to me. Like, you know, if you gravitate and fuck with me, you gravitate and fuck with me, you know? But at the end of the day, like, that's my motivation myself. My granny, you know?
Whack 100 bopped and past revolt. By the Nellis.
Damn. Hold on, one more
So
time.
blood.
That just popped up just now?
Yeah.
Was it?
What's so blood?
Being a new artist within this group, I want to know your perspective. What are some things that set you guys aside from other groups, other labels, other artists from Compton?
Tank, what up, blood?
The most, I feel like rapping brought us more together. I feel like we're really a family that rap. You feel me? I feel like we're bettering ourselves with this. I feel like the reason we are different from other groups is because they started off rapping. We started off thugging.
I just look at my phone.
Like, you feel me? We really started off thugging with each other, and we really started off like we know what each other is capable of. You feel what I'm saying? We know what each other is capable of, and I feel like we was in the struggle before we was in the studio. So that's the difference from us. Like, everybody look at rapping as a business, and we looking at it like as that brought us closer. It defeated a lot of negativity that we had, you know? So at the end of the day, it's like, we're different because of that.
Right.
Like, you know, that's how I feel.
Having to be able to come into the rap game, having gone through already the worst, with the same people that you're still here with, has got to be an amazing accomplishment.
It's amazing accomplishments, for sure. Like,
wouldn't want to share it with
like,
nobody
yeah,
else.
for sure. It's probably one of the best things that like ever happened to Rosecrans, you know, to keep it real. Like, we didn't did everything. Like, you know, we didn't thug, we didn't, you know, been shot. I didn't been shot in the head. I didn't, like, everything. Like, it just like this. It feel much better. Like, it feel much better. Like, you know, it just feel much better. Like, being in that studio, fucking with certain homies, putting certain shit together, making music. Like Hop, like Hop, one of the like #1 rappers of all time with me. And I'm talking about all time as far as like Main Street rappers that I don't even know about. Because his stories and what he's talking about is shit that I actually watched. You feel me? And I watched it, and the way he makes shit sound and the way how he put it together, it's like, who else could do that? Nobody, because they ain't been through what this man been through. So people would just be thinking, oh, that song. But no, that song really have a meaning. You feel me? That song really gravitates to me because I watched it. You feel me? So I feel like music is just a big accomplishment on Rosecrans as being better man. It makes us better man. Like, you know, It keeps us away from struggle. It keeps us away from having to do shit. It keeps us like, you know, it just, I feel like it's just turned our flag into money signs. Our flag ain't for sale, but I feel like it turned our flag into better, to like being better. Like, you know, and like RP ain't for sale ever. But it's just, I feel like if we could find a better way for the people that growing up under us, then let's do that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't selling nothing though. Like, this is gonna be power to the day I die. You feel me? The Rosecrans, that's what it's about. It's about this P. You feel me? But if we can find a better way for our youth, you feel me? Then that's what we gonna do.
They gotta take us the way we come.
We ain't doing it like no other ways though, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, feel me? We ain't doing it like how these motherfuckers niggas doing it out here. Like, they doing it like for themselves, you know? And we doing it for like as one.
Agreed. Together.
Like, you know? So that's really me. Like, by the way, I'm Rosecrans Tone. You feel me? I've been rapping for probably about 9 months. I used to rap a long time ago. My homie MacVale, that was my friend, man. He always had the best, like, 4 bars. And I used to, like, damn, that nigga hard. But I was a shit talker. I was a funny guy. Like, I always had jokes. I always could make a motherfucker smile, you know? So one day we was in the studio, and I was just being funny. And then the homie was like, man, say that on the track. My homie, RP Mac 4. Teezy was there, too. Teezy made it for me from out the hood and all that. He one of my biggest accomplishment in this rapping shit because he the only one that dealt with me through all these songs that I had to get to where I'm at now, you know? So I respect Teezy to the grave. Like, you feel me?
That's gotta be awesome to be able to see your progression through.
I look at songs, bro, that I had a long time ago. I'm like, damn, like the songs I got now, I'm like, damn, I'm really coming up, like, you know? But, yeah, but I first started rapping with my boy Mac Fo, man. He a RP, you feel me? But he one of the big number one reasons of why I continue this shit, because when he used to rap and then he used to tell me like, bro, you hard, like you gonna come up with some shit. And this was years ago, but I never paid no attention. I just kept playing around. But I got out of prison 2 years ago, and I was like, man, I'm about to just rap. So I fucked with it. Then I built the studio, and then I just been at it for 9 months straight. You feel me?
All hustle.
Like,
All grind.
I'm an entrepreneur, man. I come out the mud. Like, everything I got, like, I got it on my own. Like, you feel me? Like, you feel me? Everybody like, man, rap Tone, man. You got this, man. You got cars. You got old schools. You got bitches. You got everything to rap. You got money. But I wasn't feeling it at that time. But like now, I'm feeling it. It's like it bring another tone out. You know. So that's what I really like the music about, though. That's really my scoop on why I started rapping, how I started rapping, and why I will continue to rap. You know.
That's beautiful, bro. To be able to create a new version of yourself, and especially one that I mean, I know you seem to be enjoying very well. You seem to be happy and having a higher quality of life lately, and it feels like you being able to work and put your ideas and thoughts into a song has been really beneficial.
Nigga having fun with this shit, man.
For sure. Big fun with this shit, man.
What do we have to look forward to from both of you guys?
I got a new single about to drop. It's called They Making Me Mad. Rosecrans Tone, They Making Me Mad. I feel like that's gonna be a big hit. I feel like I dropped it the right way. I got the right rollout. I feel like that hit would, I feel like that would finally let the world know he's rapping. You know what I'm saying?
So it feels like your debut.
Yeah, I feel like this will be like my most biggest hit. You feel me? And for sure.
How does that feel? That's got to be an anticipating moment.
It feel good because I'm not gonna lie. Like every time I played the song, wherever I played the song at, everybody fucked with it. I'm talking about even DJs. Like that was DJ Tron. Who was that last night? DJ. That was DJ Tron.
I'm not sure.
The DJ. That's my boy. Like, he played it last night for me. We was at the strip club last night. He played that shit last night, man. I'm talking about the whole club was acting like they been knew the song. And then that was like, man,
they want to notice that.
Yeah, that felt real good to me. I'm like, damn, I accomplished that. Like, you feel me? I did that. Like
9 months in, full club turn.
The whole club turned, man. I'm talking about all the strippers, all the homies, all other people. Everybody was just turned to the song like they knew it, and it was like that was like something that like I like it, and it was my birthday too. That was the crazy part.
Congrats, happy birthday too.
Good looking, man.
That's an amazing feeling.
Yeah, it was really very
Many
amazing.
more to come, bro.
Man, how we performed, we both performed that. Yeah. I performed right after Hop. But
Hop, what do you have coming out soon?
Man, right now, shit, I'm trying to work on this tape, man, so I can drop this tape, but at the moment I'm just stacking.
We're gonna get you to work then.
Man, Hop holding back, man. Hop got a cold. What? Tell me about the cold shit you got, man, with the old school beats.
Man.
He got some shit he about to drop, man. Some all old school
Return
beats.
of the Hop, man. It's all old school beats.
We ready for it.
And they dope. I'm talking about dope. Ain't nobody wordplay like this, man.
All
No
raw,
cap.
uncut.
No
real,
cap. I don't give a fuck
life
who you
stories,
is.
Like, for real. Like,
I don't give a fuck who you is,
the
man.
greatest hits. I'm on that motherfucker fucking it up. From Beyonce to Turn of the Mac.
Michael Jackson
the
beats
world.
everything, bro. This nigga cold, bro.
It ain't really too much I feel like I can't do. You feel me? My story fit anywhere, man. This shit, it's a true story. You know what I mean? This shit, yeah. It's just, this shit regular. This shit natural. This shit, I ain't gotta think
School
about
was that?
it. None of that. I'm just, you feel me?
Listen, man. Hey, you can get this. Them no catfish nuggets.
It's an autobiography when I get on that motherfucker, man. I'm just,
Really, bro.
just letting you know what it is, for real. Like, but I got that I'm working on right now, but other than that, I'm just loading up. I want to hit this bitch every time a nigga drop. It's just like, oh, cold. What that nigga say? When I say it, I want you to imagine it and really walk down the 8 with me and really walk up Rosecrans with me and really just like experience it from my words. You feel me? This shit gonna be this shit real, man. This shit. The original
Sure,
first. How about the first?
How about the original? Y'all heard it? How about the original?
I started this how about shit niggas right around here doing.
Do you guys have anything else you want to add or plug or Instagrams, Twitter?
Rosecrans.
Rosecrans over everything.
Over everything.
Watch out for us. We coming. It's too many of us. We got everything you
Follow
think
my
you want.
follow my Instagram, Rosecrans.Tone 134. Feel me? Just
Follow my
hot.
shit, Rosecrans Hop, NWA underscore between the Rosecrans and the Hop, and between the Hop and the NWA.
Just type in Rosecrans. You gonna see the whole motherfucking
Oh,
movement.
Follow it.
Nigga, that's sort out better. Follow anything that says Rosecrans and they real Rosecrans steppers. You understand me? Because we big real Rosecrans steppers, nigga. You know, we got Rosecrans everything around this motherfucker, man.
Everybody Rosecrans.
Man, shout out Zoe, shout out Money, man. Shout out all our, shout out Kelbo, shout out Tay. You feel
Shout
me?
out Tone.
Free the real,
Lil
man.
Tone.
Free the real.
Shout out little Baby Quack.
Baby Quack.
On by
Shout out Baby Dobie.
the real creators of this shit.
West Side, man. We gonna keep on stepping though. It's a Rosecrans thing. It's a Rosecrans movement, and that's just what it is. You feel me? Ain't nothing in between that. Ain't nothing after that. Ain't nothing before that. It's all Rosecrans, man. That's what we do.
Rosecrans in the back house on the Prilla.
Real Rosecrans steppers, man. Oh, and be sure to go get my mixtape that I have out right now. Go get that. It's called Check In. That's the first mixtape I got. It got Hop on there.
I'm about to check out that Keep From Going Brazy video too. I dropped.
For real. Second.
Trying to keep from going brazy. Free all my niggas, man.
Yeah, man. Go hop in. Go hop in on that. Check In. My second mixtape. My second mixtape out right now. It's called Unexpected and Respected. They didn't expect this, but they respect this. You feel me? Go get that. That's my last tape. That's out right now. That's the tape that's streaming. That's the tape that's doing the little numbers for me. You know, that first tape was kind of rusty, but the second tape, I got, you know, I'm doing the little numbers off of it. So y'all go fuck with it. Unexpected and Respected. That's what it's called. Rosecrans Tone.
And that all jabs, no hooks. Rosecrans Hop on, man. Y'all go check that out, man.
Keep up the good work, fellas. You guys are killing it. We'll catch
Most
up with you soon.
Good looking, man. Appreciate you, man.
Oh.
Rosecrans, man. Say Rosecrans.
Rosecrans.
Yeah, you got to say what's how I feel.
It's been in my bio for 7 years.
Yeah.
Big Rosecrans.